Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews is an awesome YouTuber, a YouTuber who is more successful and more talented than me. And I remember when I first met him on Solo TV 84 stream. He had about 5,000 subs, I had many more subs than him, and I pretty much thought he was a lame guy. Well, 5 years later, who's the person that's the lame guy out of the two of us? He's a nice guy. He never took me jabbing at him or talking trash to him personally. We actually remained friends. But MTR had a really great career before YouTube. In fact, he did his undergrad at Penn State, got an MBA from a top 50 program, and found his way to the Midwest with an awesome job that many Americans can dream of. But stop the show. On the side, he was making reaction channels in his house, and slowly but surely, the YouTube money started doing better than the actual company money. And he tried to juggle between these two things for quite some time until it was evident that being a YouTuber and a business owner had a better return on investment than being in corporate America. So bye-bye corporate America. Fast forward! Now MTR is cooking. He's hanging out with Kevin Samuels. He's going over to London with Just Pearly Things. Stop the show even though that didn't work out. The man is going towards 1 million subscribers, but he's had some trouble along the way. One trouble was a cancer scare in which he beat, but now he's facing a more serious allegation. I'll let him discuss it and then I'll come back.
But this is the discussion that we must have. So what is good old MTR talking about? There is an NGO, a non-government organization called Diverting Hate, which is funded by, among others, the Department of Homeland Security. You'll see that written right down here, who, by the way, should be utilizing our tax dollars to protect or to tighten up our borders, keeping us safe, securing our nation from the very real threats that we are facing. These very competent people over at Diverting Hate, with the support of the DHS, have again put me on a list, crowning me #2 male supremacist right up here on YouTube. But here goes the actual list right here. You'll see me up at #2. Now, I know what you're saying to yourself, which is, what the hell is male supremacy? They actually have written definitions of exactly what it means, and we're gonna go directly through all of that. And truth be told, honestly, I'd be happy to wear #2 if I thought that this shit was accurate.
So I did watch this video, and the main part that I want to see is what was their description of MTR's YouTube channel.
And they actually had an individual write-up specific to me. The real MTR, the real Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. That's how you know that they did little to no research on me, or they just looked at the titles and the thumbnails and made their decision. Because nobody, literally nobody, even the scammers that hit me up on my email that are trying to get me to download something so that they can get into my bank account, even those guys in Nigerian shit are not calling me the real Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. Did you guys use a bot to write this? Is a black male content creator in his 30s, about to turn 39 in a little while. Your boy still look good, doesn't he? Who engages in reaction videos to viral videos, from clips on sports networks to celebrity news. His discussions mainly revolve around demeaning the subject in the video, especially if it pertains to women. Now, what's interesting about that statement right there is that they chose to utilize a picture from this video right here. The title of it is right here if you want to take a look at that. And within the video, the woman is demeaning men. But see, within their write-ups, they only call out my response to her demeaning statements.
Now, most of us who are familiar with this content, we would know that he is definitely not over the top, at least for me. The guys like, Fresh and Fit and Just Pearly on the list and Andrew Tate, absolutely. MTR, not so much. But here's the one thing that MTR has that many of us don't have in Black YouTube. Because of his ability and talent, he has a diverse base. What that means is, because of the kind of content that he makes and his relatability, more people worldwide watch, just like Alba and Preach. They're also Black creators, but they have an international, multicultural reach. Unlike my black ass, which only gets to the black YouTube community. Can I get a ooh sound effect? But here's something that we need to know. That what people are trying to do is silence men. Even those men who have a fair position and a fair take on what's going on in the world. I've never heard of anybody considering him to be a woman hater, a female basher, or anything. His content is not like that. But here's what's happening, guys. You need to understand the world is changing, and they're trying to change it by 2030. What does it mean? Well, the United Nations and many other people want to put women ahead over men. And if you're a guy that's talking some truth about relationships when it comes to women, they are trying to silence you. And they're trying to silence a lot of guys doing that. And that's why you don't see the red pill as strong anymore on YouTube. Remember some of the guys in the MGTOW community? Those guys are gone. A lot of the dating coaches have gone. A lot of the guys who really have been talking about the real truths about women have gone. And the reason why they're gone is because it's considered hate speech. Now, even some of the guys in my old community, the Black Manosphere, are gone too. The reality is that the content that men are going to have to accept now is that of really ignoring women and getting away from them when you see toxic traits. That's how it's working. They want to silence men from everything in the YouTube space, in the content creator space. And luckily, a guy like me, I'm in the celebrity niche and I love dragging celebrities, but this is what is happening. And men need to understand that. This is also going to be more evident at your jobs. It's going to be more evident around the world. Even I'm seeing things happening in Africa that I don't want to talk about right now that were not here 5 years ago. You can use your imagination. Here's what men need to start to do. Instead of being so critical of how we feel about certain things or certain individuals, what we need to start to do is to work together to do what? I'll tell you what, to avoid what you don't like. The best thing that men can do is to understand that you must speak with your wallet and with your feet. No longer is it a great career to really come out with the red pill stuff like it used to be. I mean, look at Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit and guys like that actually hurt the red pill community more than they helped it. Now, it would have been okay if they had the OnlyFans girls in there and they wouldn't kick them out and call them the B word, but they did. They made it a lot worse for a lot of content creators. And then I'm going to tell you something else that happened. A lot of content creators in the red pill community turned ultra right wing or white wing conservative. Ultra. A lot of those dudes turned ultra conservative, damn near racist. I'm talking about borderline Nick Fuentes interviews, collaborations with Just Pearly Things, Fresh and Fit. Also collaborating with people that were banned from the platform or that had, particular criminal investigations like Andrew Tate. It made it all worse. And some of the guys in the manosphere were so concerned about the money grab, they forgot about the community and the men and how it would impact them. A lot of parts of the red pill became worse for men, not better. It just made things worse because some of the creators agreed in the community. This is not MTR. He got caught in the crossfire, right? And I honestly believe that him collaborating with Just Pearly Things is probably what may have put him on the wrong radar. That's just how it can happen. Although it's BS and we all know it, we should understand what is going on in the world, how people view the world, and as men, we need to be cognizant of that. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I put your father, you just heard the bell. We're out.